6 foot is not that tall. It's time somebody finally said it. Like, 6 foot really is not that tall. 6 foot is only tall if you are a woman who's below like 5'3".
All right, guys, I guess I am officially a member of the Short Kings Association. So they're saying that 6 feet is no longer tall. Y'all know I'm 5'11", 6 foot on a good day. They're saying that is no longer tall, that 6 feet is a short king also. So, I hope the rest of my short brothers accept me with open arms. But let's go ahead and listen why before I get my full thoughts on this.
6 foot is not that tall. It's time somebody finally said it. Like, 6 foot really is not that tall. 6 foot is only tall if you are a woman who's below like 5'3". But I'm like 5'6" and some change. 6 foot is not that tall. Like, I don't have to like tilt my chin upwards to look at you.
Bro, this is rage bait. This is propaganda, bro. Like, I'm not feeling this.
If I don't have to tilt my chin up and go like this to look at you, you're not that tall. It really don't start getting up there until like 6'2". Sorry. And I know you guys, the men are gonna come crying in the comments talking about how women have these crazy standards. I actually don't care, because this is my life and I can talk to whoever I want to.
She is right. It's her life. She can talk to whoever she wants to. She can put as many stupid opinions out to the internet as she wants to, right? But we're gonna debunk this here, okay? We're gonna have to debunk this because, like I said, this is propaganda. She's moving the goalposts, and this is what women tend to do. Just when guys started getting height lengthening surgery and all type of stuff to make them
life after height surgery.
At least 6 foot. Now they want to say, oh, you got to be at least 6'2" to be tall, man. So me, I'm gonna come with the statistics, man. Let's see what this says right here, man. Let's see what this says. Approximately 14.5 to 15% of men in the United States are 6 feet tall or taller. Means roughly 1 in 7 American men meet or exceed this height. While 6 feet is often considered tall, only about 1% of U.S. men are 6'4" or taller. So when it comes to women and having this whole height criteria, like, hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Honestly, like I said, I think everybody should be able to have your standards. But you got to be realistic. If that's not what you're getting, right, you got to be somewhat realistic. I think that, if you've got a certain standard and years are going by and you're not finding that, then you might need to, widen the gap a little bit. To me, when it comes to height, I do think it's always going to be kind of a part of attraction for some women, not all, right? Because like we've seen that short wrestler, he's like 5'4", and he's dating what is he dating? He's dating a volleyball player that's like 6 foot something, right? And the height difference is crazy, but love is love, and there's somebody out there for everybody. And I do think if you are a little bit more open to certain things and not just going by the media and propaganda and thinking because you see athletes and your favorite female influencers around all of these kind of taller guys, that doesn't mean you as a woman qualify for that. But maybe you do. At the end of the day, your results are kind of what tells you if your standards are something that you actually deserve at the end of the day. So I know like a lot of the guys, if I got some homies like all different heights from 6'4", 6'5", down to like 5'3", 5'4", and at the end of the day, it's about your confidence. You can get past the height thing. Some guys, they're going to get the height surgery and all of that. To me, I'm not totally against it. I was one person at one point, I always said, like, if somebody is getting plastic surgery, it's not something that's like required for health. Like, okay, your back hurt, let me get a breast reduction and shit like that. I used to think, most people with plastic surgery has some type of mental illness, but at the end of the day, do what you want to do. You spending your own money. If you want to get some height enhancements, now the long-term effects of stuff like that, To me, that's not worth it. When I see like women dying from BBLs and stuff like that, to me, that's not worth it. But, you know, if that's what you want to do with yourself, go ahead and do it, man. So everybody got to chime in on this. Woman, do y'all think like this woman that's right here on this video? And men, let me know your height down below so we can get an actual tally of the average height of my subscribers, man. We gotta see. And, you know, don't be ashamed and don't lie. Do your height without shoes on, okay? So if you 5'2", you 5'3", hey, it don't matter. It's somebody out here for you.